What's going on? It is 11:19. I just woke up. I'm not normally a sleep late type of person. I'm not normally the kind that'll sleep until whenever. Normally I try to get up at a decent time. 7, 6, something like that. But this morning, Monday's my day off, so I slept in. Yeah, yesterday was a great day. Yesterday was Easter, so just a great day. We had a sunrise service at my church. I was out on what we have deemed the farm. If you're from around here, you probably know what I'm talking about. But I was out on the farm around probably 3:50, 4 o'clock to set up with a group of guys and girls, and we set up the farm. There are 3 crosses on a hill. Very beautiful scenery. So we got up there and we set all that up, and sound equipment and chairs and all that stuff. Then we had a church service on the hill in front of the crosses out in nature. At about, I think it was 7 is when we started. 7:15. I played the drums. Dr. Shah, the guy who I've introduced you to, my pastor and mentor, he preached a great service, and John led worship, and it was a great day. Almost all the guys that you've seen in the video so far, Dr. Shah, John, Nicholas, Thomas. You haven't met Ryan yet, but you'll probably meet him sooner or later. All those guys, I work with them, so they were all there. The only guy that you've briefly met that doesn't work at the church is Tim. He works, I think his job is just to be at the gym talking to people. He says that either, I don't know which one is his real goal, because he says to me all the time that he was put on this earth to help people and make them smile. He said his day is not complete unless he makes someone smile. But then he also says that God hasn't taken him because there's still people left for him to annoy. So I don't know which one he truly wants out of life, but he does both very well. But that's where I'm heading now. Heading to the YMCA here, local in Henderson. It's a leg day with some hack squats and some split squats and some leg extensions, hamstring curls, all kinds of stuff like that. It's going to be a good one. Looking forward to it. Going to try to push myself as hard as I can. Be there with Dr. Shah. I believe he'll be doing like a bench press variation, so very good. He'll be doing chest, upper body. I have to get on 85 every time I leave my house to go to town. So, get to go fast. We actually had 2 baptisms on Easter Sunday, which was pretty cool. One thing I appreciate about where I'm at now for church is there are baptisms almost every weekend. It's not every weekend, but it's very frequent. We have baptisms, and people just, whether it's kids or adults, teenagers, they're just being impacted, and they want to follow, Christ's command to be baptized. So anytime they want it, we're like, hey, come on out, we'll get that done. I believe there's one coming up, one that I know of in March, I think. No, We're in April. May is what I meant. So, and there's probably more that I don't know of already on the schedule. That's normally how it happens. Easter Sunday was a success, and then after all the services, because we had the sunrise and then we had the 11 o'clock service that we normally have, we all went over to Dr. Shah's house, the staff, and then we had some burgers and some Indian food, and then after that, most of us fell asleep. We talked and had a good time. I fell asleep on the floor, and then I fell asleep on the couch, and then I went home and I fell asleep in the bed, which leads me to here. I'm really excited because I got a Walmart order in this morning before it was there. It came while I was sleeping, but I'm excited because I bought a bunch of stuff to try to meal prep, so I have enough stuff to make burritos. It's gonna make 6, but I bought enough to make 12, and then I bought enough stuff to make, what is it called? Butter chicken, which will be fun because it'll be high protein, and I won't use the rice so that I have less calories, still high protein. So I'm excited after working out today to go and maybe try to cook and see how that goes, the meal prep thing. I haven't strictly meal prepped. I've done the calorie counting and I've cooked at home a lot, especially when I lost a bunch of weight. I say cooked, it was really simple. I made like high protein grilled cheeses, and there was like some hot dogs that were made of plants, just stuff like that. But I didn't really like cook. But this is going to be different. I'm going to see if I can actually meal prep some stuff, have those set meals that have not a lot of variation. That way I can accurately track each time I go. So anyways, I'm here pulling up at the Y, and I'm going to go inside, get warmed up, and I will see you guys probably on the hack squat machine. So we'll see. Okay. Hack squats. Good mornings. Now we're doing split squats with the doctor, my friend. Preached a great sermon yesterday. If you don't have a church, please come to Clearview Church. If you're in the Youngsville, Henderson, Raleigh, Wake Forest, Virginia area. So you should definitely. Oh! That's okay. That's staying in. Let's see if we can do some split squats. Accountability. Yeah. That's the main goal, is just to keep everybody motivated. Yeah, it is. I'm recording. Say hey.
Yo, what's up?
So, yeah, not bad. This is Caleb here. He's a trainer at the Y in Henderson. So, if you need somebody, yeah, come see him. He's helped me out a few times.
Yeah, I was just about to talk about the Bulgarian squats. So a good way to get your distance once you sit down, you have that leg extended. Once you stand up,
Okay.
it should be that right distance.
Yeah.
For you to do that.
That's actually pretty nice to know.
Yeah, because it's just if you just walk up and then you're like, okay, think this is good, and then you keep trying to adjust and adjust.
Right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Straight out. I think it's what Miss Tanya said.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect.
I will do that for the next set.
Yeah.
My legs are already crying, so I'm sure there'll be even more.
Those things tear you up.
They do. It's fun. One more. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. All right, let's see. Sit. Leg out. All right, so let me try it. Yeah, maybe. Down a little bit.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
We did like the sack race.
Oh.
I participated, man. This is sore everywhere.
You use muscles you don't typically use.
Crazy.
Yep.
I've been lifting the weights in a while.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Trying to, in January, I lost about 40 pounds. Couldn't wait.
Oh, no.
Couldn't wait, so got real weak.
Oh, yeah.
Real weak. Working my way back in.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thanks.
can still be close to the wall. You're just going to turn your torso.
When I go down.
No, keep here. So you're going to be leaned over like this the whole time. And just keep that arm
Same
same
way, okay.
Yep. Just stop right there. Yep. And bring that dumbbell all the way up.
Take that.
No.
Take
Really
the
go
front.
forward. Yeah. Yep. 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 Just don't bring that elbow forward when you bring the dumbbell up. So don't bring it forward. Keep it by your side and just.
You got all the cane.
Yep.
Keep it on the side.
Yep. Perfect.
Here, I was working.
That's good.
Okay, and then
We're gonna do one more time. Both arms. Yeah. Yeah. Switch arms. A little bit more forward. Yep. Yep.
Getting your shot better. How you take it off? Take this thing away. You just pull it hard.
Pull it.
This is what I did last week when that guy knocked over my head. Can you say it again so everybody hear what you said? Yeah. That was shameful.
Just to see if that helps. And then you're just gonna bring your body forward. Yeah.
It's rough. Nice set.
When you go down.
It's still bent right there.
You need to do 4 sets of each
I'm
exercise.
not moving my hips. I'm moving my whole upper torso.
The reason I do the forward thing is so I can get a bigger stretch in my hamstrings. And also because it's all same, so like he's really buff. So why not? Listen to
Yeah, most of my weight's on my head. Yeah, I'm gonna bring that other hand up a little bit to evenly.
So TikTok. Okay, I'll see y'all in the car. Well, actually, I'm gonna show you my morning crew now, I guess. Me, him. Then we're coming over to just say hey. And then we'll be done. I said I just finished my workout, but I wanted to let everybody see my morning crew. That guy right there, that's pure motivation. Look at the intensity. That's pure motivation right there. You guys need to get in the gym. If you see a pastor like this getting in the gym, and you also hear his sermons that he preaches, y'all don't got no excuse. No excuse at all. Alrighty, on the way home. Pretty good day so far. I got my workout in, went and helped with some stuff for a friend, went by the food line, got myself some ground beef. Now I'm going to go home and meal prep, make myself some burritos. That's going to be really good. I found a recipe for some burritos that were like high protein, and then I also found a high protein butter chicken. I love butter chicken. It's probably my favorite thing to eat. Just in general, it's such a good meal. Butter chicken is the best, in my opinion. That being said, every time I eat butter chicken, I eat it with rice. So this variation that I found is gonna just be double the chicken, zero the rice. Not that rice is bad. I'm not a no carb nut. Some people are. And hey, if it works for you, keep doing it. I don't want to ever dissuade you from doing something that works. I like to eat more balanced, especially when it comes to tracking my calories, because I like to eat a lot of different things. I like to eat rice, and I do like to eat sweets, and I like to eat things that you're not supposed to eat. So track your calories and make sure you hit your protein, and that's pretty much all I care about, honestly. When I originally was losing weight, I was just tracking my calories. I wasn't even really tracking my protein or anything. But now that I'm a little more informed and I'm trying to cut some fat but not cut muscle, I'm going to make sure my protein's back on track. That's the goal. Protein is the building block. I'm just trying to think of things to say on the drive home. This workout zapped me. I did legs, and I did Bulgarian splits. You saw. You just watched it. And failed, and then did some extra. Then I'm going tonight. After I do this meal prep, I'm going to go and eat. I'm going to go and work out with a friend and hang out. Mondays are always a really restful day. It's my day off, so I get to kind of just do whatever. So today, but I also need to keep busy, because if you don't do anything, then it's just not good either. It's not good to just be a lazy bum all day. It's not bad to rest. So if you take time and maybe this is your day off, so you sleep in, and then maybe you go and you do your workout, and then you come back and you lay on the couch for a few hours, and then you cook and you do something. Maybe you go and you socialize. It's not bad, but I've found that when you go after going for a long stretch of time working, and then you sit down or you don't do anything at all except scroll on your phone, because that's really what we're doing, right? We're not gonna just go home and sit on the couch and do nothing. We're going home and we're watching TV, or we're going home and we're scrolling through TikTok or YouTube or Instagram, which has been such a problem. I've deleted Instagram. I don't really use Facebook. YouTube I use, and I have a TikTok for this, but I don't use it because you can't post anything longer than 10 minutes.
So that's really the problem. It's not that you're not doing anything. Because if you let your body rest and you just sit there and maybe even take a nap, that's fine. But when you go and you scroll for hours on end and you look up from your phone and you're like, wow, it's 9 o'clock at night and all I've done is scroll, you've not only wasted all of that time, but also you're not mentally rested. Your brain did not rest, because each time you do that, you're getting dopamine and you're craving that dopamine, and it's not a good thing. So I'm a big proponent of, when you're doing your rest days, actually rest or do things that are leisure activities. So you're not like being lazy and you're not being, inactive, but you're doing things that are leisure, like playing with your family, going to a park, cooking. Cooking is a great thing. Like I said, I'm meal prepping. Cooking is a great leisure activity because you learn how to do it. You know what's in your food. That's a good one. Reading is a great leisure activity. Going out into the woods and, spending time in nature is always a good leisure activity. And there's nothing wrong with scrolling on your phone. There's nothing wrong with watching YouTube videos. But just know that you're not really giving your mind a break when you do it. You're only making your mind work even while your body seems to be resting. So when I say rest day, I don't mean veg out on the couch watching YouTube and TikTok. I mean maybe taking some naps, spending time with friends, doing things that I enjoy doing. That's really, and lifting is something I enjoy doing. So, every morning I get up and I lift and I push myself. But on rest days, I spend a little more time in the gym because I really like doing it. So, I don't know. That's my 2 cents. 2 cents. That's mine, whatever it is. So, take it or leave it. It's up to you. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is a torso, is what it was called today. So, it's like an upper body, pretty much. Back and chest. So, okay. See you then.